First chapter of ninth canto, 9.21, we discuss about Hasti and he has son Ajamida, Duimida, Purumida. So now, chapter 22 is about the descendants of Ajamida. Okay, so this chapter describes the descendants of Duvedas. It also describes Jarasandha, who belonged to the Riksha dynasty, as well as Duryodhana, Arjuna, and others. Okay, so the descendants of Ajamida, the Riksha. Okay, the descendants of Riksha. The son of Divodas was Mitrayu, who had four sons, one after another: Chevan, Sudas, Sahadev, and Somak. Somak had 100 sons, of whom the youngest was Prishat, from whom Drupad was born. Drupad's daughter was Draupadi, and his sons were headed by Drishtadyumna. Drishtadyumna's son was Drishtaketu. Another son of Ajamid was named Riksha. From Riksha came a son named Samvarna, and from Samvarna came Kuru, the king of Kurukshetra. Kuru had four sons: Parikshi, Sudhanu, Janu, and Nishad. Among the descendants in the dynasty from Sudhanu were Suhotra, Chevan, Kriti, and Uprichar Vasu. The sons of Uprichar Vasu, including Brihadrath, Kushamb, Matsya, Pratyagra, and Chedeep, became king of the Chedi state. In the dynasty from Brihadrath came Kushagra, Rishav, Satyahit, Pushpavan, and Jahu. And from Brihadrath, through the womb of another wife, came Jarasandha, who was followed by Sahadev, Somapi, and Srutashrava. Parikshi, the son of Kuru, had no sons. Among the descendants of Janu were Surath, Vidurath, Sarvabhauma, Jaisen, Radhika, Radhik, Ayutayu, Akrodhan, Devatithi, Vriksha, Dilip, and Prateep. The sons of Prateep were Devapi, Shantanu, and Bahalik. When Devapi retired to the forest, his younger brother Shantanu became the king. Although Shantanu, being younger, was not eligible to occupy the throne, he disregarded his elder brother. Consequently, there was no rainfall for 12 years. Following the advice of the Brahmanas, Shantanu was ready to return the kingdom to Devapi. But by intrigue of Shantanu's minister, Devapi became unfit to be king. Therefore, Shantanu resumed charge of the kingdom, and rain fell properly during his reign. By mystic power, Devapi still lives in the village known as Kalap Grama. Still he lives, okay. In this Kali Yuga, when the descendants of Soma, known as Chandravamsa, the lunar dynasty, die out, Devapi, at the beginning of Satyuga, will re-establish the dynasty of the moon. The wife of Shantanu, named Ganga, gave birth to Bhishma, one of the 12 authorities. Two sons named Chitrangad and Vichitravir were also born from the womb of Satyavati by the semen of Shantanu, and Vyasdev was born from Satyavati by the semen of Parashar. Vyasdev instructed the history of the Bhagavatam to his son Shukdev through the womb of the two wives and the maidservant of Vichitravirya. Vyasdev begot Dhritarashtra, Pandu, and Vidura. Dhritarashtra had 100 sons, headed by Duryodhan, and one daughter named Dushala. Pandu had 5 sons, headed by Yudhishthir, and each of these 5 sons had one son from Draupadi. The names of these sons of Draupadi were Prativindya, Shrutasena, Shrutakirti, Shatanik, and Shrutakarma. Besides these 5 sons by other wives, the Pandavas had many other sons such as Devak, Ghatotkach, Sarvagat, Suhotra, Narmitra, Iravan, Babruvahan, and Abhimanyu. From Abhimanyu, Maharaj Parikshit was born, and Maharaj Parikshit had 4 sons: Janmejaya, Shrutasena, Bhimsena, and Ugrasena. Next, Shukdev Goswami described the future sons of the Pandu family. From Janmejaya, he said, would come a son named Shatanik, and following the dynasty would be Sahasranik, Ashwamedhaj, Ashimakarshan, Nemichakra, Chitrarat, Shuchirat, Vristiman, Shushena, Sunit, Nirchikshu, Sukhinal, परिप्लव, सुनय, मेधावी, नृपंजय, ध्रुव, Durv, Timi, Bhradrat, Sudas, Satanik, Durdamna, Mahinar, Dandapani, Nimi, and Chemak. Shukdev Goswami then predicted the kings of the Magadh Vamsa or Magadh dynasty. Sahadev, the son of Jarasandha, would beget Marjari, and from him would come Shrutasrava. Subsequently, taking birth in the dynasty will be युतायु, निर्मित्र, सुनक्षत्र, बृहत्सेन, कर्मजित, सुतंजय, विप्र, शुचि, क्षेम, सुव्रत, धर्मसूत्र, सम, द्विमत्सेन, सुमति, सुबल, सुनीत, सत्यजित, विश्वजित एंड रिपुंजय. ओके, फर्स्ट श्लोक. Okay, so big chapter, 49 shlokas are there. All are about this different name only. Okay. Shri Shuka Vacha Mitrayuscha Divodasha Chavanas Tatsuto Nirpa Sudasaha Sahadevotha Somaka Jantu Janmakrit. Sri Shukavacha, Sri Shukdev Goswami said, Mitrayucha and Devodashat was born from Devodash. Chavanaha, Chavantat Sutaha, the son of Mitrayu, Nirpa, king, Sudasa, Sudas, Sahadeva, Sahadev, Artha. Thereafter Somaka, Somak, Jantu, Janmakrit, the father of Jantu. Shukdev Goswami said, O king, the son of Devodas was Mitrayu, and from Mitrayu came 4 sons named Chavan, Sudas, Sahadev, and Somak. Somak was the father of Jantu. तस्य पुत्र शतं तेषां यवीयान ऋषतः सुतः सा तस्माद् द्रुपदो जज्ञे सर्वसम्पत्समन्वितः. तस्य of him Somak putra shatam, the 100 sons, tesham of all of them Yaviyan the youngest, Prasatah Prasat Sutah the son, Saha he tasmat from him Prasata. Drupadaha Drupad Jagge was born, Sarva Sampat with all opulences, Samanvita decorated. Somak had 100 sons, of whom the youngest was Prashat. From Prashat was born King Drupad, who was opulent in all supremacy. Drupadad Draupadi Tasya Dhrishtadyumnadayah Sutaha Dhrishtadyumnad Dhrishtaketur Brahmya Panchalakaime. Drupadad, from Drupad, Draupadi the famous wife of the Pandavas, Tasya of him Drupad, Dhrishtadyumna Adaya headed by Dhrishtadyum, Sudaha son Dhrishtadyumnad, from Dhrishtadyum Dhrishtaketu the son named Dhrishtaketu, Brahmya the all descendants of Brahmayasva, Panchalaka, they are known as the Panchalaka, Ime, all of these. From Maharaj Drupad, Draupadi was born. Maharaj Drupad also had many sons, headed by Dhrishtadyum. From Dhrishtadyum came a son named Dhrishtaketu. All these personalities are known as descendants of Brahmayasva or as the dynasty of Panchal. Okay, so here you will know the whole history of Pandavas and Draupadi and Krishna and all. They all are from the Moon dynasty. Okay, so we can track now who was the father of Arjuna, and then his father, and then his father, and then his father, and then till Moon. And Moon is the son of Atri, and Atri is the son of Brahma, and Brahma is the son of Vishnu. Okay, Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And Vishnu has no son because he is Ajanma. Okay. योजामीड सुतो हि अन्या रिक्षा संवर्णस्ततः तपत्यां सूर्यकन्यायां कुरुक्षेत्रपतिः कुरुः परीक्षी सुधनुर्जहनुर्निषधश्च कुरुः सुतः सुपुत्रो अभूत् सुधानुषश्चवनोऽथ ततः कृति. Yahu Ajamid Sutha was a son born from Ajamida. He indeed Anya another Riksha Samvarna Tata, from him Riksha. Tapatyam Tapati Surya Kanyayam, in the womb of the daughter of the sun god Kurukshetrapati, the king of Kurukshetra. Kuru was born. Parikshi Sudhanu, Jahnu, Nishadcha. Parikshit, Sudhanu, Janu, and Nishad. Kuro of Kuru, Sutaha, the sons. Suhutra, Suhutra, Abhut was born. Sudhansu from Sudhanu. Sudhanu Saha from Sudhanu. Chavanaha, Chavan, Atha from Suhutra, Tata from him. Chavan Kriti, a son named Kriti. Another son of Ajamida was known as Riksha. From Riksha came a son named Samvarna, and from Samvarna, through the womb of his wife Tapati, the daughter of the sun god, came Kuru, the king of Kurukshetra. Kuru had 4 sons: Parikshi, Sudhanu, Janu, and Nishad. From Sudhanu, Suhutra was born, and from Suhutra, Chavan. From Chavan, Kriti was born. वसुस्तस्य परिचरो बृहद्रथ मुखास्ततः कुशाम्ब मत्स्य परत्यग्र चेदीपाद्याश्च चेदीपः Vasu is son named Vasu, Tasya of him Kriti, Uparicharaha, the surname of Vasu, Brihadrat Mukha, headed by Brihadrat, Tataha from him Vasu. Kushamba, Matsya, Pratyagra, Chedipa, Adeyaha, Chedip and others, Cha, also Chedipa, all of them became rulers of the Chedi state. The son of Kriti was Uparichar Vasu, and among his sons, headed by Brihadrat, were Kushamba, Matsya, Pratyagra and Chedip. All the sons of Uparichar Vasu became rulers of the Chedi state. बृहद्रथात् कुशाग्रो अभूत् ऋषभस्तस्य यत्सुतः जज्ञे सत्यहितो अपत्यं पुष्पवांस्तत्सुतो जहुः. बृहद्रथात्, from Brihadrat, Kushagra abhut, a son was born. Rishabh, tasya of him, Kushagra, tatsutah, his Rishabh's sons. Jagge was born. Satyahit, Apatyam, offspring. Pushpavan tatsutah, his Pushpavan son Jahu. From Brihadrat, Kushagra was born. From Kushagra, Rishabh, and from Rishabh, Satyahit, the son of Satyahit was Pushpavan, and the son of Pushpavan was Jahu. अन्यस्यामपि भार्यायां शक्ले द्वे बृहद्रथात् ये मात्रा बहिरुत्सृष्टे जरया चाभिसन्धिते जीवेति क्रीडन्तया जरासन्धो अभवत्सुतः. अन्यस्याम, in another, api also, bharyayam, wife, shakle, parts, dve, 2, brihadrathat, from brihadrat, ye, which 2 parts, matra, by the mother, bahi utsrishte, because of rejection, jarya, by the demons, named jara, cha, and avisandhite, when they were joined together, jiva iti, O living entity, be alive, kridantaya, playing like that, jarasandha, abhavat was generated, Suta's son. Through the womb of another wife, Brihadrat begot 2 halves of his son. When the mother saw these two halves, she rejected them. But later a she-demon named Jara playfully joined them and said, Come to life. Thus the son named Jarasandha was born. So that's why his name became Jarasandha, because the Jara demon is, she joined it. Sandhi means joining, and Jara means the name of that demon. So Jarasandha. Okay. Jaraya Rakshashya. Jara was a Rakshasi. She. Tatascha Sahadevo Abhud Soma Piryat Shrutasravaha Parikshir Anpatayo Abhud Suratho Nama Janvaha. Tathacha, and from him Jarasandha, Sahadev Abhut was born. Somapi, yet of him Somapi. Shrutasrava, a son named Shrutasrava. Parikshi, the son of Kuru, named Parikshi. Anpatya, without any son. Abhut became Suratha. Surath Nam, named Janva, was the son of Janu. From Jarasandha came a son named Sahadev. From Sahadev Somapi, and from Somapi Shrutasrava, the son of Kuru, called Parikshi, had no sons, but the son of Kuru, called Janu, had a son named Suratha. Okay. Tato ततो विदुरथस्तस्मात् सार्वभौमस्ततो अभवत् जयसेनस्तत्तनयो राधिको तो युताव्य अभूत तथा फ्रॉम हिम सुरथ विदुरथ a son named Vidurat tasmat from him Vidurat Sarvabhauma a son named Sarvabhauma तथा from him Sarvabhauma abhavat was born Jayasena Jayasen तथा Tanya the son of Jayasena Radhika atah and from him Radhika Ayutayu Abhut was born. From Surat came a son named Vidurat, from whom Sarvabhauma was born. From Sarvabhauma came Jayasen, from Jayasen Radhik, and from Radhik Ayutayu. ततश्चाक्रोधनस्तस्मात् देवातिथिरमुष्य च ऋक्षस्तस्य दिलीपो अभूत् प्रतीपस्तस्य चात्मजः तथा from him Ayutayu and Akrodhana a son named Akrodhan tasmat from him Akrodhan Devatiti a son named Devatiti Amusha of him Devatiti cha also Riksha tasya of him Riksha Dilipa a son named Dilipa Abhut was born Pratibha tasya of him Dilipa cha and Atmaja the son. From Ayutayu came a son named Akrodhan and his son was Devatiti and the son of Devatiti was Riksha, the son of Riksha was Dilip and the son of Dilip was Pratip. Devapihi shantanustasya bahalik iti chatmaja pitrarajyam parityajya devapistu vanam gataha avavachantanu raja pranamahabhish sangitaha यम करोभ्याम सापृशति जीर्णम यौवनम इति सह देवापि शांतनु तस्य of him प्रतीप बाहलिक इति dasya also atmajah the sons pitra rajyam the father's property the kingdom parityajya rejecting devapi the eldest two. Indeed, Vanam to the forest, Gadha left, Abhavat was Shantanu Raja, the king prior before Mahabhisha, Sangitaha, most celebrated Yam, whomever Karabhyam with his hands, Saprishti touched, Jirnam, all the very old, Yavnam, youth, Iti attained Sahahi. The sons of Pratipa were Devapi, Shantanu and Bahalik. Devapi left the kingdom of his father and went to the forest. And therefore Shantanu became the king. Shantanu, who in his previous birth was known as Mahabhisha, had the ability to transform anyone from old age to youth simply by touching that person with his hands. Okay, that was the power he was having. शांतिम आपनोति चैवाग्र्यां कर्मणा तेन शान्तनुः समाद्वादश तद्राज्ये नाववर्ष यदा विभु शान्तनुर्ब्राह्मणैरुक्तः परिवेत्तायम् अग्रभोक् राज्यं देहि अग्रजायासु पुरा राष्ट्र विवृधये. Shantim, youthfulness for son's gratification, apnoti, one gets cha also eva indeed, agryam principally karmana by the touch of his hand. Tena, because of this, Shantanu, known as Shantanu, Samaha, years Dwadas 12 Tat Rajya in his kingdom, now not Vavarsha, sent rain, Yada, when Vibhu, the control of the rain, namely the king of heaven, Indra, Shantanu, Brahmanihi, by the learned Brahmanas, Uktaha. When advised Parivetta, faulty because of being a usurper, I am this Agrabhuk, enjoying in spite of your elder brothers being present, Rajyam, the kingdom, Dehi give Agrajaya to your elder brother, Asu immediately, Pura Rashtra of your home and the kingdom, Vivaridhye for elevation. Because the king was able to make everyone happy for sense gratification, primarily by the touch of his hand, his name was Shantanu. Once, when there was no rainfall in the kingdom for 12 years, and the king consulted his learned Brahminical advisors, they said, "You are faulty for enjoying the property of your elder brother. For the elevation of your kingdom and home, you should return the kingdom to him. Him means Devapi. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One cannot enjoy sovereignty or perform an Agnihotra Yajna in the presence of one's elder brother, or else one becomes a usurper known as Pariveta. Okay, so Indra did not shower rain. The person who gets married and performs sacrifice while the older brother is present is called Pariveta, and the elder brother is called Parivitti. Okay, so though your elder brother is still alive, you have unmarried, you have married and enjoyed first and have enjoyed the kingdom. So you are a Pariveta. Because of this fault, Indra does not shower rain. Therefore, return the kingdom to him, your brother. Okay. एवं उक्तो द्विजैर्ज्येष्ठं छन्दायाम् आससा अब्रवीत् तन्मन्त्री प्रहितैर्विप्रैर्वेदाद् विभ्रंशितो गिरा वादान् वै तदा देवो ववर्षः देवापिर्योगम् आस्थाय कलापग्रामम् आश्रितः. Evam thus, as above mentioned, Ukta being advised Vijay by the Brahmanas Jeshtam unto his eldest brother Devapi Chandayam requested to take charge of the kingdom. Saha, he, Devapi, Abravit said. Tat Mantri by Shantanu's minister, Prahita instigated, Viprai by the Brahmanas, Vedat from the principles of the Vedas, Vibram Sitaha fallen, Gira by such words, Vedavad Ativadan, words blaspheming the Vedic injunctions. Why indeed Tada at that time Devaha, the demigod, Vavarsha showered rains. Ha in the past, Devapi Yogam Asthaya, accepting the process of mystic yoga. Kalapa Gramam, the village known as Kalapa, Ashrita took shelter of and is living in even now. Okay. When the Brahmanas said this, Maharaj Shantanu went to the forest and requested his elder brother Devapi to take charge of the kingdom, for it is the duty of a king to maintain his subjects. Previously, however, Shantanu's minister Ashwavar had instigated some Brahmanas to induce Devapi to transgress the injunctions of the Vedas and thus make himself unfit for the post of ruler. The Brahmanas deviated Devapi from the path of the Vedic principles, and therefore when asked by Shantanu, he did not agree to accept the post of ruler. On the contrary, he blasphemed the Vedic principles and therefore became fallen. Under the circumstances, Shantanu again became the king, and Indra, being pleased, showered rains. Devapi later took to the path of mystic yoga to control his mind and senses and went to the village named Kalapagrama, where he is still living. Okay, so you see this Devatas, Indra, when the adharma happened, so he did not give the rain. So nature, all the demigods are seeing when adharma takes place, religion takes place, then these natural things are not provided to the humans. Even though Shantanu, because he irreligiously took the kingdom, so Indra was angry and rain was not there for 12 years. But when he went and he said to them that, okay, you take the kingdom, he said to Devapi. But Devapi found himself that he is not qualified or he was fallen. So then Shantanu again became the king. But now he became king based on religious principle, religiously, properly. So Indra became happy and he gave the rain. So that was the system. Still this is there. It's not like Indra and all they are sleeping. They are still seeing, but because so much religion is there, that's why you see everything is disturbed naturally, to too much winter, too much cold, no rain, sometimes so much rain. Everything is disturbed. Okay, natural things are completely disturbed. Okay, so this Shantanu Maharaj, he was actually Mahabhisha in his previous birth. And why he is called Shantanu? Because by his touch, he could transform an old person into a young person. Okay. Okay. 18 and 19. सोमवंशे कलौ नष्टे कृतादौ स्थपयिष्यति बाहिलीकात् सोमदत्तो अभूत् भूरिर्भूरिश्रवास्ततः शलश्च शान्तनुरासीत् गंगायां भीष्म आत्मवान् सर्वधर्मविदां श्रेष्ठो महाभागवतः कविः. Somavamse, when the dynasty of the moon god Kalau in this age of Kali Naste being lost, Krit Adau in the beginning of the next Satyuga, Sthapishyati will re-establish Bahilika. From Bahilika Somdatta Abhut generated Bhuri Shrabha. Bhuri Shrava Tatha, thereafter Shalhacha, a son named Shala. Shantanu, from Shantanu Asit generated Gangayam in the womb of Ganga, the wife of Shantanu. Bhishma, a son named Bhishma. Atmavan, self-realized. Sarva Dharma, Vidam of all religious principles. Shrestha, the best. Mahabhagavata, an exalted devotee Kavi and a learned scholar. After the dynasty of the moon god comes to an end in this age of Kali, Devapi in the beginning of the next Satyuga will re-establish the Soma dynasty in this world. Okay, so in Kali Yuga, Shukdev Goswami, in the Kali Yuga moon dynasty will be come to an end, but Devapi is still living now. So when next Satyuga will start, this Devapi will start the moon dynasty. From Bahilik, the brother of Shantanu, came a son named Somdatta, who had three sons named Bhuri, Bhurishrava and Shala. From Shantanu, through the womb of his wife named Ganga, came Bhishma, the exalted self-realized devotee and learned scholar. Ganga is the mother Ganges only, the river. Okay, so one king from the moon dynasty and one king from the sun dynasty. Both are living, and when the Satyuga will come, they will start the sun dynasty and moon dynasty. Okay, that is the system. Now from shloka number 19. Okay, we did 19. So 19 to 26 is the descendants of Shantanu. Okay, so this section we will do tomorrow, and we will try to complete tomorrow this chapter. Okay, this is 22nd. So 23rd is the then dynasty of sons of Yayati, and 24 is the chapter about Krishna. Okay, so that's how it is. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Granth Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Anand Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.